Have you ever faced a challenge so personal, so private, that you felt too embarrassed to even whisper about it, let alone ask for help? It's the kind of problem no one posts about on social media, no one casually brings up at family dinners. And yet, millions of older adults quietly live with it every single day. And where does it happen? Not in the doctor's office, not in public, but in the most private space of all, the bathroom. Now, let me be clear. This struggle doesn't come from illness. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're failing. It comes from something so ordinary, so universal, that we almost take it for granted. Wiping after using the toilet. At first glance, that probably sounds small, insignificant even, until one day it isn't, until the day your arms don't quite reach the way they used to, until arthritis stiffens your fingers, and that one simple motion suddenly feels like a test of endurance, until your back refuses to bend as easily, and every attempt feels like a battle you weren't prepared for. Little by little, this daily task, something you did your entire life without a second thought, begins to feel heavy, awkward, burdensome. And in those quiet moments, hesitation creeps in. Struggle becomes routine. Worry lingers in the back of your mind. And the hardest part? You might start to feel like you're losing a little piece of your independence. But let me pause right here and tell you something important. You are not alone. This isn't a rare or unusual issue. In fact, it's far more common than you might think, so common that almost every older adult will face some version of it eventually. But here's the thing, because no one talks about it, the silence makes it feel isolating, shameful, even, and ignoring the issue can have real consequences: skin irritation, urinary tract infections, even more serious health complications down the road. But here's the good news. Today, we're breaking that silence. And you've landed in the right place. Welcome to Senior Wisdom, the channel dedicated to helping you live healthier, smarter, and most importantly, more independently every single day. In this video, we're going to gently, respectfully, and openly walk through simple, practical solutions designed to make personal hygiene easier and more comfortable. Especially when it comes to bathroom care, you'll discover tools created specifically for seniors who want dignity and independence. Alternatives to traditional toilet paper that are softer, cleaner, and actually more effective. Step-by-step tips and expert backed strategies to help you regain confidence in your body and your routines. And let me reassure you, we'll keep it honest. We'll keep it respectful, and we'll make it as easy to understand as possible. No medical jargon, no complicated explanations, just real-world solutions that can make life lighter. Starting today, buy from Prime-moistened wipes that feel refreshing on sensitive skin. 2 travel-friendly portable bidets that bring the power of water wherever you go. 2 clever little tools and routines that most people don't even know exist. There's a solution here that can work for you, or for someone you deeply care about. So before we dive in, I want to ask you for a small favor. If you've ever experienced this struggle, or if you know someone who has, please take just a moment to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. Why? Because the more engagement this video gets, the more YouTube understands this is a conversation worth having, and the more people who silently suffer can finally find answers, dignity, and comfort. Now take a deep breath, relax. Here's the truth. You're not broken, you're not weak, you're not alone. You're simply about to learn something that will make life a little easier. Something that restores confidence where shame once sat. Something that helps you feel clean, dignified, and in control again. So let's start right at the heart of the problem. Let's talk about why toilet paper, the old standard, simply isn't enough anymore. As we grow older, life changes in ways both big and small. We expect some of them: gray hair, slower steps, maybe the occasional ache in the morning. But what we often don't expect are the quiet, hidden changes, the ones no one warns us about. And one of the most overlooked changes, the ability to clean ourselves after using the bathroom. Think about it. When we were younger, this task was automatic, quick, effortless. You didn't even notice you were doing it. But over time, little things add up. Arthritis makes it painful to grip. Stiff joints turn twisting into a chore. Back pain makes bending risky. And for some, balance issues can make the simple act of wiping feel downright unsafe. The result? A task that once took seconds becomes a daily frustration. And frustration leads to hesitation. Hesitation to go out with friends. Hesitation to join family gatherings. Some seniors even skip social events, worried that they might not feel fresh, or worse, that others might notice an odor. That weight, the loss of privacy, the shame of possibly needing help with something so personal presses heavy on the heart. But let's set the record straight. This is not a sign of weakness. It's not a failure. It's simply a call for better solutions. And fortunately, better solutions exist. Toilet paper has been the standard for decades. We all grew up with it. But here's the truth. Toilet paper was never designed with aging bodies in mind. Why does it fall short for seniors? It's rough on sensitive skin, and aging skin is thinner, drier, and more prone to irritation. It doesn't always clean thoroughly, leaving behind bacteria or moisture that can cause infections. It requires dexterity, twisting, and reaching movements that become more difficult as we age. Imagine this. Your knees ache, your back stiffens, your grip weakens. Suddenly bending and reaching for proper hygiene feels nearly impossible, and when cleaning isn't thorough, the risks grow. Urinary tract infections, even painful sores. So, is toilet paper really the best we can do? The good news? Absolutely not. Today's hygiene options have evolved, and they're designed to make life not just easier, but cleaner, safer, and more dignified. Let's start with a simple upgrade most seniors find instantly helpful. Prima wipes. What they are: soft, disposable wipes soaked in a mild cleansing solution. Why they're loved: they're gentler on skin, more effective at cleaning, and easier to grip compared to thin toilet paper. In fact, many wipes contain soothing ingredients like aloe vera or vitamin E, which calm irritation and leave skin feeling refreshed. Imagine the difference between wiping with a dry paper napkin versus a cool, soft cloths. That's the level of comfort wipes can bring. But here's the catch: most wipes, even those labeled flushable, should never be flushed. They clog pipes, damage sewer systems, and they don't break down like toilet paper. Instead, keep a small, discreet trash bin with a lid beside the toilet. Use wipes when needed, but toss them in the bin afterward. They're not perfect, they create waste, and they're not always eco-friendly, but for many seniors, they're a small change that makes a big difference. Now, let's talk about something that might feel new but has been around the world for centuries: cleaning with water. Portable bidets are small, handheld bottles you fill with lukewarm water. With a gentle squeeze, they spray water exactly where it's needed, cleaning more thoroughly than dry wiping ever could. Why seniors love them: water cleans without friction, perfect for sensitive or irritated skin. They reduce discomfort from hemorrhoids, rashes, or incontinence. They're travel-friendly, small, enough to fit in a purse or car glove box. Think of it as carrying a little shower with you wherever you go. No rubbing, no irritation, just a gentle rinse that leaves you feeling truly fresh. The only considerations: you'll need access to clean water, and it takes a little practice to aim properly. But once you try it, most people never want to go back. If a portable bidet feels intimidating, meet its simpler cousin, the Peri bottle. Originally designed for new mothers recovering after childbirth, Peri bottles have become a favorite among seniors. Lightweight, easy to squeeze, and less intimidating than electronic bidet seats. They're perfect for those with limited mobility. Just fill with warm water, aim below, and rinse gently. Keep one in the bathroom, and maybe another by the bed for nighttime use. Use plain warm water. Skip fragrances or soaps that could irritate sensitive skin. Drawbacks: you may need to refill more than once, and unlike wipes, they don't provide drying, but paired with a soft towel or tissue, they're an incredibly simple, effective tool. And this is just the beginning, because once we step beyond traditional toilet paper, a whole world of senior-friendly hygiene options opens up, each one designed to restore dignity, independence, and comfort. So now, let's dive deeper into each of these solutions, explore how to use them, and uncover the little tips that can make a big difference. But before we do, remember this: you're not alone, you're not broken, and you deserve solutions that respect your body and your independence. Let's begin. On the last section, we explored why toilet paper often falls short for older adults and why new solutions are so important. Now, let's take a closer look at the upgrades and alternatives that can truly transform bathroom routines, making them easier, safer, and far more comfortable. Imagine this: instead of twisting, bending, or struggling to reach, you simply press a button and let the water do the work for you. That's the promise of bidet attachments. Nozzles that connect directly to your toilet seat and spray water to clean. Why do they work so well for seniors? Because they remove the hardest part of the task. There's no bending, no stretching, no awkward movements required. One gentle press of a button is all it takes. Many models allow you to adjust the temperature, water pressure, and even the spray direction, so you can customize it to your comfort. And this isn't just about convenience, it's about science. Bidets clean with targeted water jets, which reduce the spread of bacteria and remove residue more effectively than dry wiping. In fact, studies show that bidet users often experience fewer urinary tract infections, better hygiene, and greater overall comfort. This can be especially life-changing for people who deal with hemorrhoids or incontinence, conditions that make wiping painful. Of course, the cost varies. Basic models may start around $50, while more advanced versions with heated seats and warm water systems can reach $500 or more. Yes, that's an investment, but the comfort and independence they provide often make the cost worthwhile. As for installation, most attachments fit standard US toilets. Many can be installed without professional help, though you may need a plumber if you choose a model that connects to warm water or requires electricity. The only real downsides: it might take some time to learn the settings, and the upfront cost can be higher than other options. But for those who try it, the long-term relief often speaks for itself. Another option, especially for those who want full-body freshness, is a handheld shower sprayer. Unlike a fixed shower head, these removable sprayers allow you to direct water exactly where you need it, gently rinsing after bathroom use. Many seniors prefer them because they provide a more complete clean without wiping at all. The adjustable pressure can be set soft for sensitive skin or stronger for a thorough rinse. And since they're multi-purpose, they're not just for hygiene. They can also be used for bathing, cleaning the shower, or even soothing sore muscles with a built-in massage setting. The downside? You'll need to undress and step into the shower each time you want to use it, which makes it more time-consuming than other methods. It isn't the quickest solution for daily bathroom trips. But for seniors who struggle with leakage, incontinence, or frequent irritation, rinsing with water can feel far more refreshing and comfortable than constant wiping. For those who want something simple, natural, and eco-friendly, soft reusable washcloths are an excellent choice. These are small cloth squares that can be moistened with warm water and used just like wipe sets instead of throwing them away. You wash and reuse them. The benefits are clear: no chemicals, no added fragrances, and very gentle on fragile, aging skin. Environmentally, they reduce waste compared to disposable wipes. How do you use them? Dampen the cloth with warm water, wipe gently, and then store the used ones in an airtight bin until laundry day. To sanitize them, wash with hot water and a mild detergent. A helpful tip: use white washcloths so you can clearly see when you've cleaned completely. Of course, there are some considerations. Reusable cloths require regular laundry and safe storage, and they're not ideal for travel or public bathrooms. But at home, they can be a sustainable, skin-friendly solution. Now let's talk about a tool that can truly restore dignity for those with limited mobility: toilet tissue wands. These are long-handled plastic tools designed to hold folded toilet tissue or a wipe. They extend your reach, allowing you to clean thoroughly without twisting, bending, or straining. For seniors with hip replacements, back issues, or arthritis, this can be life-changing. Why do they matter so much? Because they reduce the need to ask for help with one of the most private daily tasks. That independence is priceless. Here's how it works. Attach a wipe or tissue to the end of the wand, use it to clean, and then press a button or lever to release the used tissue directly into the trash. They're reusable, easy to clean, and discreet. Limitations: it takes some practice to feel comfortable using them, and some models may feel bulky. They may not be ideal for those with very limited hand strength, but with the right design, a tissue wand can become a powerful tool for independence. At the end of the day, hygiene isn't just about staying clean. It's about self-respect, dignity, and confidence. If you've ever felt embarrassed, frustrated, or discouraged by these challenges, know this: there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your body has changed, but your dignity has not. And with these tools and thoughtful alternatives, you can take back control of your routine. You can stay clean, comfortable, and independent on your terms. Here on Senior Wisdom, we believe that every solution should honor your comfort and your independence. That's why, in the next section, we'll show you how to combine some of these tools with simple daily habits that make bathroom routines smoother and safer. So please, stay with us. And if you've ever faced one of these challenges, you're here because you care for someone who has. Leave us a comment with the word hope. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone is the first step toward feeling better. And if this video has been helpful so far, take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss any of our health tips here on Senior Wisdom. Remember, we're here with you every step of the way. Not every solution has to be expensive or high. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from small, practical adjustments, things that make your daily hygiene easier, safer, and less stressful. In the next part, we'll share tried and true tools and strategies that older adults and caregivers can use to stay clean with comfort and confidence. Because staying healthy isn't just about what you do, it's about how you do it. So let's start with one of the most important foundations: stability and safety. After exploring the first few habits that often go unnoticed but quietly affect our comfort, let's move into the next set of simple yet powerful adjustments. Have you ever felt tingling, numbness, or even discomfort after sitting on the toilet for too long? It's more common than you might imagine. Hard plastic seats put direct pressure on the body, and this is especially true for those dealing with sciatica, hip arthritis, or lower muscle mass. The solution doesn't need to be complicated. A padded toilet seat cushion, this small upgrade, works wonders by reducing pressure on your hips and tailbone, improving circulation in your legs, and making longer hygiene routines more bearable. Some cushions even come with memory foam or gel inserts, offering that extra layer of relief. What may seem like a minor change can transform what used to be a painful moment into something far more manageable. Now, let's talk about wiping. Many of us grew up being told to stand while wiping, something we might associate with childhood. But here's the truth: sitting while wiping isn't just for kids. For seniors, it can be the safer, easier choice. Why? Because sitting takes less energy, provides more stability, especially if you have a grab bar nearby, and allows better access without the strain of overextending. If standing makes you feel unsteady, lightheaded, or puts unnecessary pressure on your back, then give yourself permission to remain seated. Sometimes the smallest shift in routine turns out to be the most empowering. Next comes a tip that surprises many people: Using a torso binder for easier reach. At first glance, this may sound unrelated to bathroom habits, but it's a genuine game changer for those carrying extra weight around the midsection. A torso binder is simply a wide elastic band or orthopedic support belt that gently compresses the belly. It's often used for back pain or post-surgery recovery, but in the bathroom, it serves another purpose. By slightly flattening the abdomen, it allows better reach between your legs or around your back. It supports posture, improves range of motion, and for many, it reduces the frustration that can come with daily hygiene. The important part: choose a soft, breathable binder and avoid over-tightening. It should provide support, not squeeze. Another practice worth considering is showering after toileting. It may sound like extra work, but for many older adults, this approach provides a fresh start every time. Water cleans more thoroughly than wipes, removing residue and bacteria without requiring twisting, reaching, or straining. It's especially helpful for those with incontinence or hemorrhoids, as it prevents irritation and skin breakdown. To make this easier, you can install a handheld shower head with a pause button, allowing you to aim and control the spray without wasting water. And if stepping into the tub feels difficult, solutions like walk-in showers, shower chairs, or transfer benches can make the process safer. Even showering once a day can take the place of multiple uncomfortable wipe-downs, turning a stressful routine into something far more refreshing. Of course, hygiene doesn't only happen on the outside, it starts within. That's where fiber and hydration come in. This step doesn't cost a thing, yet it's more effective than any tool you could buy. The easier the bowel movement, the easier the cleanup. Constipation is extremely common among older adults, often due to low fiber intake, dehydration, reduced physical activity, or side effects of medications. The result is hard, sticky, or incomplete bowel movements, which make wiping more difficult and irritating for the skin. Natural solutions are within reach. Include high-fiber foods like beans, oats, berries, pears, and leafy greens in your meals. Drink 8 to 10 cups of water daily, unless your doctor advises fluid restriction. Take a short walk after meals to stimulate digestion. If needed, consider psyllium husk or fiber supplements, but always consult your doctor first. When your digestion improves, bathroom routines become smoother, faster, and far less stressful. And here's one more truth worth holding on to. There's no need to rush. In a world that constantly values speed, it's easy to feel pressure evident in the bathroom, but pushing yourself too quickly can lead to accidents, poor hygiene, or even injury. Give yourself permission to slow down. Sit comfortably, breathe. Use the tools that work for you. Don't force your body when it isn't ready. Dignity doesn't come from doing things fast, it comes from doing them safely, mindfully, and with care. Your comfort is worth protecting. Using the bathroom should never feel like a battle. With the right tools and a few thoughtful adjustments, it doesn't have to. At Senior Wisdom, we believe it's more than okay to adapt. It's okay to do things differently than you did at 40, and it's absolutely okay to prioritize comfort over convention because you deserve to feel clean, confident, and respected every single day. Sometimes it's the quiet, private moments, the ones we rarely speak of, that way the heaviest. Like standing in the bathroom, feeling frustrated that your body doesn't move the way it once did, or wondering if needing help means you've somehow lost independence or dignity. But here's the truth. You are not defined by what has become harder. You are defined by your wisdom, your resilience, and your choice to keep showing up for yourself and those you love. Aging brings change. That's no secret, but change doesn't equal defeat. It invites us to live differently, smarter, softer, and with greater compassion for ourselves. Maybe wiping after using the bathroom isn't as easy as before. That doesn't make you less, it makes you human, and you are not alone. With the tools and tips shared today, you now have real options. Gentle, practical, thoughtful options that support both your independence and your dignity. So don't be discouraged. This isn't the end of comfort or ease. It's the beginning of a new way, one that honors your body in this season of life. Because while your body may be changing, your worth is not. Your right to live with ease, dignity, and peace hasn't gone anywhere. And if no one has told you this lately, let us remind you, you're doing just fine. You're learning, adapting, and caring for yourself in the best way you can. That's not weakness. That's strength in its most graceful form. At any age, you can find comfort. You can improve your health. You can still feel whole. And we're honored to walk this journey with you, one gentle solution at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. If you're over 60 and still curious, still open to learning, still caring for your health, you are truly inspiring. It takes courage to adapt, to seek new ways, and to care for yourself with gentleness and grace. At Senior Wisdom, we're not just here to share tips. We're here to walk alongside you, reminding you that your well-being matters, and that it's never too late to feel better, move easier, and live more fully. If this video brought you comfort or clarity, please consider clicking like, subscribing, and turning on the bell so you won't miss our future guides. And if you know someone, a friend, a sibling, a caregiver who might benefit from this, please share it with them, because sometimes, one small tip can make a big difference in someone else's day. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.